Hi, I'm Rick Smith, Apparatus Sales Manager with Kaza Fire Equipment. I'm here with Craig McDivitt of the West Mifflin number 3 Volunteer Fire Company. We want to do a little walk around, a little discussion about their new engine that they had just purchased from us. And I'm with Craig McDivitt, he's the Chief Engineer. Craig, when you were building this engine, you were actually looking, when it started, you wanted to build a multi-purpose vehicle.
Correct.
And you were actually starting out to build a smaller vehicle was the goal, and then you quickly realized that a smaller vehicle wasn't going to work for what you wanted your mission to be with this truck. So give us a little bit of a background of what parameters you had for the truck and why some of the design features you did with the truck.
Well, we originally started out with the design of a mini pumper to handle all the nuisance calls that we get, the mulch fires and brush fires and dumpsters and things like that. Well, then we wanted a certain amount of water on and a certain amount of equipment, and we were also going to use it as a backup to our rescue truck. Well, we quickly realized we couldn't do that with a mini pumper, so we decided to go to a conventional cab, medium duty type truck. And then we got the idea we might as well go four-wheel drive because we have some areas that are very difficult to get to. And we also have enough firefighting capability that some of these dirt driveways that go back into the woods to some of these houses, we just can't get a conventional pumper up there, so we decided to go four-wheel drive just in case.
Okay, so let's go back to the pump panel and talk about some of the things we did on the pump panel. You did a Class A and B foam system.
That's correct.
Okay, and you went with the Hale Smart Foam system, and you have the Trident Air Primer. Now, why did you do A and B foam?
Well, we wanted this to be a universally available vehicle for no matter what we run into, especially if we get some snow and we have to take this first out instead of the regular fire trucks. This way we can handle anything we run into, be it, you know, Class A type fire or Class B.
So you set this up to be more of an attack engine. So it can basically do a little bit of everything, but not necessarily everything, or a mission-specific vehicle. You can do a bunch of different tasks.
Correct.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Correct. We have it equipped to be an attack engine if necessary, although that's not the primary reason for it. It's also got rescue equipment on it to back up the rescue truck, or to be a primary rescue truck if the rescue truck itself is out for state inspection or maintenance.
Can we do like a walk around your compartments and open the compartments up and show how you laid out your compartments?
Absolutely. This is a utility compartment. We have a front-mounted trailer hitch for the winch, so we keep the winch in here. Obviously our fire extinguishers, and they're all on a roll-out tray to make it easier and safer for the guys. We have to carry a lot of out-of-town fittings because everybody in this area uses different threads, so we keep our fittings here close to the pump panel. And a pet peeve of mine is never having space for driver's gear, so we designed this compartment to remain empty for the driver's gear.
Awesome. Yeah, and the different fittings, that's not something just unique to this area. That's just a Pennsylvania thing. Everybody uses different fittings, and sometimes causes us a lot of heartache, you know, when we're trying to find out what threads to use, and a lot of the special threads have different nicknames, and, you know, when we're manufacturing a truck, we need the thread size and not the nicknames. Correct.
Again, not that this is an attack pumper, but we wanted to carry SCBAs on here. And when this truck goes out, it's usually followed by our pickup truck. And the pickup truck does not have air packs on it because there's just not enough room. So we decided to put 4 air packs on here just in case.
Awesome.
This again is a utility compartment. We have our pull-out tool boards with multiple tools, battery, fan, and some tools and salvage covers. And this we consider the firefighting side of the truck. Again, along with the rear of the truck, then the right side is all basically rescue. Because this truck was designed to handle the nuisance fires, we went back to putting a booster reel on, which we haven't had here for years. And this has really worked out very well so far. We carry 1,000 feet of 5-inch on here. and we have a 2.5 pre-connect on the rear and a 3-inch with a blitz fire gun on the rear. This is part of our rescue and cleanup compartment. We run a lot of accidents, so we carry 300 pounds of oil dry in an upper compartment fed by the tube here. Obviously a lot of traffic cones and a set of spreaders and a set of cutters. And then some brooms and shovels on the top for cleanup. Again, a utility compartment. We carry 1 chainsaw, a leaf blower for cleaning the roads up, and some extra traffic vests, towels and water. Just utility compartment. This compartment carries the cribbing on a rollout tray, all of our electrical stuff such as the Knox box, the thermal imaging camera, portable radios, portable battery powered lighting is all inside there. This is our medical compartment. We have one roadway that floods every time we get heavy rain, so this is our water rescue stuff, and again, like I said, the cribbing on the bottom.
Yeah, we've seen the truck here recently on the news with some of the flooding that you've had down the street here.
Correct.
So, one of the unique things about this truck is the small, compact pump panel. What was the thought process behind it, trying to keep that pump panel as small as possible?
Well, going with a conventional cab truck, we needed to make sure we kept the wheelbase as short as possible, especially with the plans of the way we're going to use this truck. So we went with the smallest pump panel we could, and the engineers did a phenomenal job in trying to figure out how to put all the stuff we wanted into this small pump panel, which they accomplished with no problem.
Well, I know we had a lot of phone calls over that. We were going back and forth on a few things, but it did work out to be really nice. So, you know, to wrap things up here, West Mifflin had bought, you know, a vehicle not specifically mission specific, but wanted to do multi-tasks. They went to a medium-sized truck versus a smaller truck to handle all the tasks that this truck needed to do. Craig, do you have anything else you want to add?
Well, just to plug Rosenbauer a little bit, the engineers were phenomenal to work with. Every goofy little thing that we wanted, they were able to accomplish. Sometimes we had to explain it 2 or 3 times because it was so bizarre, but they came through and built. This is our second truck from Rosenbauer, and it's we're also going to be ordering a third one shortly.
Thank you. And you know, you kind of got caught up with the COVID stuff and weren't able to visit the factory and things like that. So that kind of made the process a little more difficult when it came time to inspect the truck and things along those lines. But I think, you know, through video conferencing and things like that, we were able to get a lot of it accomplished. When the truck still, you know, we had a few problems we still had to work out because we weren't just physically there to lay our hands on the trucks. But overall, is this truck doing what you asked it to do?
This truck has been great so far. We've run this on a lot of calls so far, and it's done everything we've asked of it and then some.
Awesome, that's good to hear. Okay, well, thank you for your time, and if you'd like any more information on this truck or anything that Rosenbauer can help you with, please feel free to reach out to us.